Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're watching this video today, it's probably because you made up your mind that you want to start practicing yoga, or maybe you've been thinking about it. Today's video is gonna be like an introductory session about how to get into yoga. I'm gonna give you 6 steps on what you need to do before you actually start your yoga practice. So if you've been thinking about it and you've been, hesitant, or you've not had the courage to start, fear not. You're in the right space, and this channel will help ease you into starting your yoga journey. I have 6 steps to consider before you start, and the first is to make up your mind. That's the first step. I have 6 steps that I've come up with. The first step is making the decision to start. Once you've made the decision to start, then everything else can go from there. Yoga is quite challenging, but once you've mentally prepared yourself to start practicing, you will love it. And it's gonna be easy from there. I mean, it's not gonna be that easy, but it's gonna be a process that, because you're mentally prepared, then you're ready to take on the challenges, you're ready to take on the stretches, you're ready to take on the deep breathing exercises and all of that. So the second step to consider before you start practicing yoga is to get ready. Once your mind is made up, then you need to get ready. And getting ready, not only mentally and physically, but also by gathering your yoga tools. The only equipment you need for yoga as a beginner is a yoga mat. You may equally need to have the right yoga outfit that's not too loose or too tight. You're also gonna need 2 blocks. And well, if you do not have blocks, you can use 2 pillows that you have at home. And you are also gonna need to have a strap. Those are the only 3 tools that I think you're gonna need: a mat, pillows or blocks, and a strap. Everything else is for advanced or intermediate practice. As I said earlier, the most important equipment for yoga is a yoga mat. But if you do not have a yoga mat yet, you can start practicing on a soft carpet or on grass. That will work. The third step to consider before you start practicing yoga is to release expectations. So you are gonna have to release some expectations you have of how your body is gonna respond to the stretches, of how quick you want the stretches to go. You can see here, this was my first time attempting to do the split, and this was very painful. It was a struggle. So you're gonna have to release expectation. Yoga is a gentle process. You should start yoga with 0 pressure. Do not pressure yourself or expect to be good at the beginning. It's gonna take a process. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna be something that you're gonna need to relax, release your muscles, release your breathing, taking deep breaths, and get into the stretches one day at a time. You cannot rush the process. The next step you will need to consider before you start practicing yoga is to learn the basics of yoga. Yoga means union in Sanskrit. Sanskrit is a South Asian language, and yoga means union in this language. A union in all aspects of life. Yoga brings about a state of union, a state of balance, calmness, and strength. The next step you're going to need to consider is learning to be still and focusing on your breathing. That's very important, because your breathing is what's going to help you go through the stretches and the entire process of breathing into the stretches. The next and final step is to start practicing yoga. You actually have to start practicing, and you can start practicing with beginner poses. And some beginner poses include simple and easy postures known as yoga asanas. Some beginner postures or asanas are child's pose, downward facing dog, easy pose, tree pose. There's quite a few of them. So my next video will show you how to do some of those beginner yoga asanas or postures. So please stay tuned and watch out for my next video. Okay, everyone, this concludes this introductory yoga steps for beginners. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe and share. Bye.